Have you ever wondered what makes someone a true genius? Is it their intelligence, their achievements, or something deeper? Today, we explore the incredible life of a man whose mind reshaped the universe, yet whose heart beat for peace, equality, and truth. Chapter 4, A Truly Beautiful Mind, Class 9 NCERT English Textbook, Beehive. This isn't just a story about science. It's the story of a soul who changed how we see space, time, and even ourselves, the story of Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was born on 14th March, 1879, in Ulm, Germany. When he was born, there was no sign of the greatness that lay ahead. In fact, his mother thought he looked odd. She even called him a freak because his head seemed too big. He didn't talk till he was 2.5 years old. And when he did, he repeated every word twice. His playmates didn't understand him and often called him Brother Boring. He preferred to play alone with mechanical toys. Imagine a boy so fascinated by machines that when he saw his newborn sister for the first time, he asked, "Fine, but where are her wheels?" One of his school headmasters even told his father, "It doesn't matter what profession he takes up. He will never succeed at anything." Well, that headmaster couldn't have been more wrong. Einstein began learning to play the violin at the age of 6. Because his mother wanted him to, he later became a gifted amateur violinist, maintaining this skill throughout his life. Albert wasn't a bad student. He studied in Munich and did well in most subjects. But he hated the strictness of school and eventually dropped out at age 15. He moved to Switzerland, where education was more open and liberal. Einstein was passionate about mathematics and physics. But life wasn't just equations and theories. He also fell in love with a brilliant Serbian student named Mileva. He admired her mind and called her a clever creature. They dreamed of finishing their work on relativity together. By 21, Einstein had graduated but was jobless. He gave private lessons, worked as a teaching assistant, and finally got a job in a patent office in Bern. While reviewing others' inventions, he secretly worked on his own theories, jokingly calling his desk drawer the Bureau of Theoretical Physics. In 1905, at the age of just 26, Einstein published 4 groundbreaking scientific papers, each one a revolution in itself. One of them introduced the special theory of relativity, where he showed that time and distance are not absolute, and gave the world its most famous equation, E equals to mc square, which means energy is equal to mass multiplied by the speed of light squared. While Einstein's professional life soared, his personal life struggled. He married Mileva in 1903 and had 2 sons. But the marriage soon fell apart. Mileva became unhappy and lost her ambition. They divorced in 1919, the same year Einstein married his cousin, Elsa. That year, Einstein's fame exploded. In 1915, he had introduced the general theory of relativity, giving a new explanation of gravity. In 1919, during a solar eclipse, scientists confirmed his predictions. The newspapers called it a scientific revolution. In 1921, he received the Nobel Prize for Physics. The world celebrated him. He was invited across the globe and hailed as the face of modern science. But then came a dark time. In 1933, when the Nazis came to power, Einstein, who was Jewish, fled Germany and settled in the United States. He warned President Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1939 that Nazi Germany might be developing an atomic bomb. His warning led to the American secret project that built the first nuclear bombs, dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. Einstein was horrified. He had only intended to prevent destruction, not cause it. He became a strong voice for peace, writing to the United Nations, asking for the formation of a world government. Though that appeal was ignored, he spent the rest of his life fighting against war and nuclear weapons. Albert Einstein passed away in 1955 at the age of 76. But he left behind more than formulas or theories. He left behind the legacy of a man whose mind dared to question the universe and whose heart dared to hope for a better world. That's why this chapter is not just called A Beautiful Mind. It's called A Truly Beautiful Mind. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tell us in the comments, what do you think makes someone truly a genius? Until next time, keep learning, keep wondering, and never stop asking why.